I do the show with Tim, I do Wednesday with Tim, but it's a very different, I think because this is really just his imagination to the fullest extent. You know, nobody's, you know, whispering in his ear telling him he needs to do this or that. So I think because he had full creative expression, it is a really good representative of what is going on in his mind, but also it's the first time I've done a scene or a take and been told that I need to put more of a bend in my left knee because I'm standing on the, you know, sideways floor and I'm too like angled in my coverage. So it was very new and exciting for me.
What was it like stepping back into the world of Beetlejuice and that iconic set for the first time in 36 years?
It was actually kind of emotional for me because the first movie, you know, I was 15 and it was a really incredible experience. It was the first time I felt like really included. I sort of bonded with Tim and he was so young and I just wasn't really used to that. I remember he would ask me what I thought or if I had any ideas, and that just, like, you know, usually you're sort of told where to stand and told what your cue is. So like that first experience was so formative for me. And then stepping back in, what blew my mind was that his ability to recreate this sort of world that felt so spontaneous, and you feel like these are opposing things, but like you feel completely free to like try anything, and yet you feel safe because you trust him so much, and you know he's not gonna, if you try something and it doesn't work, he won't use it, you know? And we never felt any like studio looking over us. It felt very intimate, and it was beautiful.
No! Serena, what's wrong? Oh, I'm trying to capture the perfect primal scream. I'm going to blow it up, mount it on the wall, and I invite all of you to do the same.
I met my husband on the first Beetlejuice. Oh, no. He was the production designer.
Oh, yeah. I remember.
And some of his designs are in this movie, the house, and it's on the exact same hill that we built it on 36 years ago, on this hill in Vermont. And so some of Beau's sets, his name's Beau Welch, are in this movie. And then I got to meet Mark Scruton, who's the production designer now, who also does Wednesday, who's also really great. So yeah, it was kind of emotional and very personal for me to be on those sets, to go into the home, our Beetlejuice home. These sets are just, you know, complete worlds on their own. Yeah. Fun. You said the train station is, you know, in the afterlife is just the coolest set in the world. Yeah, that Mark designed, and it's fun. It's just gives your character so much more, it gives the story so much more. It just lifts you.
Yeah, it's like putting on a good wardrobe.
What the f?
Oh, I have to say that as an actor, it was very helpful to create the character, to get into these amazing sets, to wear these beautiful costumes of clean Atwood. And also, Tim loves to draw, so there are always drawings of characters and situations. And also, he likes practical effects instead of CGI. So you have real monsters to react to instead of a green screen. So you can go really farther with your fantasy, your imagination.
You're a figment of my imagination. Really? Is this a figment of your imagination?
I mean, most sets are pretty just, you know, if you're in a courtroom, it's supposed to look like a courtroom. If you're in a house, it's going to look like a house. So they're sort of unexceptional. These sets are not that way. Like, there were so many sets, ones that I didn't even work on, like the Soul Train set, you know, that I made sure to go see every single set that we had built because they were so good. You know, they are sort of these fun houses, these almost like theme parks. You are on those sets and the attention to detail is so meticulous and good. So weirdly, it was sort of depressing leaving his sets.
I know this is a big step for you, but in the words of Dr. Glickman, I'm gonna give you the push you need. Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice, Beetlejuice.
What was it like seeing Michael Keaton in the full Beetlejuice makeup for the first time? Green vomit around his mouth and all. Mm-hmm. What was that like?
It was fantastic. I actually had never met Michael, and so I was when we were sort of doing hair and makeup tests and things like that, I kept sort of coming to set or coming to the studio and going like, hey, has anyone seen Michael? I'd love to just pop in and see him. And finally one day they said, oh yeah, he just went back to his trailer. You should go check him out. And so I went and I knocked and just introduced myself, and he answered the door, and he was in full Beetlejuice regalia, and it was kind of the best way to meet him. Weirdly, actually, me and Jenna were talking about it. The first time we saw him out of the Beetlejuice makeup was like almost weirder, because we were like, oh, where's Beetlejuice? Like, where did he go? Like, so very funny.